Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo estoy bien. Y, y, emocionada. I'm excited today. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Estás feliz? I am sure that you know that we're going to use watercolors today. We will need a few materials, so I encourage you to get those ready. ¿Listos? ¡Vámonos! For this lesson, you will need your watercolors, a brush. Please get a white crayon for one of the techniques I will show you. Get a cup of water, not so much, paper towels, and let's go. ¡Vámonos! Please get your paper and ask an adult to fold it in 4 squares. Vertically and horizontally, it should look like this. And now you're ready to work on the first square. Get your brush, and brush it with some water, as much as you can without breaking the paper, of course. And now use first your purple color. Let's switch to español. Morado. Morado. I'm going to do just some dots and I'm going to let the water take over the paint. So just put a little bit of those dots. And now I'm going to get the rojo. So en español, morado y rojo. Now watch with my brush. I am going to dilute the color in the water. That's like a faded effect. And that's one technique. Now I'm going to blend in azul. I heard some of you said azul. So what are the colors we use in español? Morado, rojo, y azul. We call this the cool colors. Now I'm going to bring some, on my next square, some diagonal lines. And first is rojo, anaranjado, y amarillo. These colors, we call them warm colors. And now I just want to kind of blend in. I did lines diagonal on one side and then on the other side. And that's another technique that I wanted to use. Next, I'm going to move on to the third square. In this square, we're going to use something special. We want to create first blending colors, and then I'm going to add some salt. In Spanish, we say sal, some salt crystals so that it can look with a different effect. I put first verde, then azul. Now, as you can see, I'm going super fast. You want to pause the video and work on this and have the help of an adult or an older person and then move on with the video. Very good. So now, once this is all done, I'm going to move on to the next square. In the next square, I want to get also my water, and I'm going to get amarillo. This I'm going to do it first with density. That means it's going to be a thicker line, and then I'm going to just dilute it in water so that it can be very, very thin at the end. So first dense and then very thin at the end. And I just brush it vertically. Can you say that? Vertically. Very good. Now I'm going to use my other paper. Also have an adult help you to fold it in 4 squares. And this should look like this. Now I'm going to move on to use the first square. Start with amarillo, and we're going to do some diagonal lines in all amarillo. Now in the empty spaces, I'm going to blend in some verde y azul. And I want to just let it blend those 3 colors. If you think about it, it's similar to what we did earlier. The only difference is that this time we're going to dry it up with our paper towel, just to give it a different effect of blending the colors with my paper towel. And the second one, I want to use my cool colors, which is morado, rojo, y azul. Very good. I heard you said azul. And this time I'm going to use a technique with the piece of plastic bag or saran wrap, which maybe mom has in the kitchen. And I want to just play with it in the different areas there so that it can have a different effect. So as it dries up, and I will leave this here, you will see how it has a different effect. Now I'm going to move on to the next one. At this point, if you wish to switch the water to clean water, that will be great. But if not, it's fine. I'm going to use my white crayon and I'm just going to do some designs. These will help me to create a secret drawing. So you don't have to draw anything in specifically. You just could draw some stars, maybe some circles. And now I'm going to get my rojo. And you can see how it's going to unfold or develop the color or the drawing that you put underneath. Isn't that fun? Now you put the o naranja, anaranjado y amarillo. Muy bien, excelente. Okay, now I'm moving on to my last square. This time I'm going to put all the, first with water, just wet it a lot, and then now bring the dots. Azul, verde, y I'm not going to use amarillo, just bring azul y verde and blend it in with the water and then peel the saran wrap at the end. And that's it, my friends. Very, very simple. I know it's fast, but you want to take your time. Have fun with this. It does not need to be perfect. Just have fun. Send me a picture and take care and have a great weekend. I love you. Adios.